Old English 449 AD 1066 AD. Old English is an old version of English, spoken in England many centuries ago. It was used from the 5th century until the year 1066, which was a long time ago. Back then, Old English was very different from how we speak and write English today. It was a Germanic language, which means it had some similarities to other Germanic languages like German and Dutch. One of the main differences was the way words were used. In Old English, words had different endings depending on their role in a sentence. For example, the ending of a word might change depending on whether it was the subject or object of a sentence, or whether it was singular or plural. This is called inflectional grammar. Old English also had a lot of different words that we don't use anymore. Some were similar to the words we use today, but others were quite different. Old English speakers even had a different alphabet, called the runic alphabet, before they started using the one we use today. Despite these differences, people were still able to write stories and books in Old English. Some of these are still famous today, like Beowulf, which is an epic poem about a hero who fights monsters. These stories and books give us a glimpse into what life was like back then and what people believed. Overall, Old English is an important part of the history of the English language. While we don't speak it anymore, we can still learn from it and appreciate the rich culture and heritage that it represents.